Hello guys and welcome to part 2. Our team, like I said, is partnered with Audi Sport. We've changed it up, we've got a new teammate. The other one was rubbish, so we got rid of him. I know he's replacing Piastri. He wasn't getting good replaced, so I wasn't. So, and also we did a huge upgrade to our car because Audi has now replaced our name, so we are now Audi Sport F1 team. Yeah, the Audi Sport RBPT, like I said, Red Bull powertrains are now in the car. And we are now high up in the rankings as a top tier team. So this is going to be exciting because Audi now partnered with us. They gave us a better car, better drive, all that stuff. Audi have really given us the privilege here to be with them on this journey. So, and you guys have done a great job. Honestly, you really have done amazing because I was looking over and I saw 571 views on Formula 1, the Audi reveal. And I noticed, guys, you're all absolutely amazing, and it's an honour to be able to do this. Cause I was really happy with the car that we created, the first car that we created, but it wasn't exactly great, was it? So it wasn't great, but we can work on fixing that because the car just didn't really perform as I wanted it to. So I'm kind of upset about that. I'm really upset about that. It's really upsetting. We were so close to a P10, but Ocon was just a bit too fast was that race. And then I said, you know what? I think these guys need a bit of help. And then he called us and said, hey, you guys need a bit of help, need a bit of power? I said, yeah. Come on down, see what you can do. But not really knew much. Wrong, because we got pole position in the Audi. But I'm not, guys, just so you know, I'm not expecting to keep this. I'm not expecting to keep the pole position. I'm really not expecting that at all. I'm not expecting to keep the pole position. I don't think I will. I think I'm ending up losing it in the race, but hey, needs must.
Let's have a quick look at those who'll be fronting the grid. The owner driver, Verstappen and Carlos Sainz. Goodbye.
So there you go, guys. It's not as easy as you think, is it? Not as easy as you think. Yeah, so I just took a screenshot. Need to edit some thumbnails. Tell you guys, I enjoy editing these thumbnails. It really is a lot of fun to edit these thumbnails. It's awesome. Just like, yeah, so we're just trying to zoom in on 22 here. It's called creativity, guys. It really does take a lot, which is cool because you can see. I'll let you watch the race and judge yourself.
So here we are then, welcoming you today to one of the jewels of the Arab world, Jeddah. One of the biggest cities in Saudi Arabia, second only to Riyadh, gateway to Mecca, and one of the biggest ports in the region. And now, host to the Saudi Arabia Grand Prix. So let's take a look at the topographical map of the Jeddah Street Circuit. As you can see, a number of challenging corners for the drivers to master here. We'll see just how much the teams have benefited from their time spent in practice this weekend. And like many street circuits, this track has the potential to punish drivers that get it wrong. Let's hope we avoid any safety cars today. It's time to take a look at our starting grid for today's race. It's the owner driver then in pole position, edging out Max Verstappen, who'll start from P2. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Sainz, Perez, Charles Leclerc and Hamilton, Russell, Norris, Joe and Valtteri Bottas, Ricciardo, Ocon, Fernando Alonso and Gasly, Magnussen, Oscar Piastri, Mick Schumacher and Yuki Tsunoda, Vettel, Stroll, Albon and Nicholas Latifi. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. Anthony Davidson joins me once again in the commentary box. Ant, it's fantastic to have you with us here, but I'm curious, as a man with experience out on the track, How do you stop those pre-race nerves from becoming overwhelming when you're lining up on the grid?
Well, I imagine they'll be starting to feel the adrenaline as they anticipate the rundown into turn one, a bit like preparing to go into battle. The unknown situation will bring nerves, but that's a good thing. It will keep them focused on the moment and on their surroundings as we build towards the start of the Grand Prix.
Like telling going, it's a good start for us. It's a good start compared to Verstappen and Sainz. There's Hamilton in the background. I can see Hamilton in the background. But that's not the point right now. The point is we are in the lead of the race. And we have got a beautiful run over all our opponents here today. Absolutely brilliant. And I'll see you guys in a couple of laps time when the action reaches the boiling point, which shouldn't be too long. So not so much action's happened yet, but we're on lap 2 now. We skipped the whole lap because not much happened on that lap. But here we are now. We are currently on lap 2, and Sainz in the Ferrari, obviously much better pace than us in the car, is catching us. And of course, Sainz is the championship leader today. Sainz is the championship leader, so that's great. You've got Sainz title leader here. He's going to be hoping to get P1 to extend his lead even more, but we currently keep that from him. But here's Sainz now, not too far behind us really, 2 tenths in it between us, between him and me, and then Verstappen 6 tenths behind. But through this corner we gain a bit more on him, but with the Ferrari much better pace advantage, as you can see, is now less than 2 tenths of a second on us. And continuous catching, this is crazy. Into the corner, Sainz bangs his wing of us, and it sends us into a little crash with a bit of contact with the wall there, but it's fine. Here comes Sainz now. He's on us. Down the right, Sainz takes the lead alongside us, and Verstappen comes now as well. And straight press on the straight, Max takes the lead, but we go down the middle and retake the lead in the race. Verstappen will try to challenge it, but he's just tried one move too many, and we remain in first place. Wow, what a race. 74 against us, but Audi Sport comes out on top. This is one with a yellow flag. I think someone's gone off or something. Ocon! Esteban Ocon is out of the session with a mechanical failure to his Alpine. Oh no, that is a disaster for the man who beat us to the points last time. Is now out of the race. That is absolute full-on disappointment for all the French people here today. Ocon, yeah, his engine's gone. Here we go, on lap 4, Sainz having again challenging for it, but they're different about this time, and Mark just told us to box this lap, so we confirmed our box. We're going to box this lap for the medium tyres, and once again, we stay ahead of the 2 protagonists. As you can see, there is number 1, ahead of Carlos Sainz, once again the side by side here, and will Sainz get P2? No, he won't. Verstappen remains in second place here. This kind of the championship leader, that's when he gets the worst it's going to be for Ferrari's championship lead in the constructors and drivers. So we want, Sainz will want that P2 and most likely the P1 as well to really extend that championship lead to a maximum. Because now that we have potential to win this race, we are definitely going to be working on clawing that championship lead to us. Because if Sainz keeps getting these results, eventually we will overtake him in the championship. Audi were 8th in the championship. Now we are, and by the end of this race, we'll find out where we are. And we are currently 11th in the championship. By the end of this race, we may be a lot higher than that. So let's hope we can get some good points here today, and hopefully start working our way towards the championship. I'll be surprised if we win it in the first season. If we win it in the first season, thrilled. But if not, then I won't be surprised, because our car's not really an all-time high to win races, so yeah. And of course, we're going to be firing Piastri after this season for sure, because Alan's a better teammate. And I think I know exactly who I want to take his place in Audi. If Sebastian Vettel decides not to retire in this save, I'll take Sebastian as my team. And here we are, so Sainz has gone on, Perez has gone on, me, Verstappen, Leclerc, and a few others have decided to box early. Zhou's continued on though. So we box. I mean, our tyres there. Changed it. It was 2.8 stop, not bad at all there. And we come out ahead of Verstappen. Nice one. Beautiful. And we'll catch you guys in time when I overtake Kevin Magnussen. Right guys, we are increasing here. We are catching up to Magnussen very fast now. Less than 2 seconds separate us. There he is, the Haas ahead of us. And Joe, of course, because the other guys pitted last lap, Joe leads the race on the medium tyres. The medium tyres, the runners have gone a bit longer than we have. But the time is not to out now. So on all mediums versus new mediums, Audi, the Red Bull powertrain Audi versus a Ferrari powered Haas. Who's going to get the upper hand here? Magnussen so far looking pretty good to stay ahead of us. But we have DRS because we are less than a second away. DRS will assist us round these corners here. DRS is now enabled. Rear wing is open. Here we go. Looking good so far. Here we go. Looking good. Magnussen stays ahead though. We're still going. Still going for it. P2 Magnussen. Here we go. L2 again. DRS reopened. Come on. Let's get it on the straight. Here we are. We're catching up to the Haas. It's a big one. It's a big move. Oh, we bang into the back of the Haas. Contact made. But it looks like we may have this with a third DRS assist in this race. Here we go, down the straight. K-Mag ain't fighting this one at all. And we take second place as the Haas does not have the pace that it needs to stay ahead of Audi. And we take P2 in the hunt for that championship. Okay, so guys, now we're on lap 10. Verstappen is back in second place. But you got to try and hit the wall. That gives the world champion a chance. Well, this year's champion. But there you go. Max is leading the Grand Prix now slightly. But into the corner, we take back the race lead. And Max was squeezed there and forced into a mistake. Exactly what he needs to do there to take the lead back. But I'm not sure if that'll last. But we'll find out. Alright, down the race straight we go. Here comes the world champion with DRS assistance. And we're forcing wide to the outside, but we keep the lead slightly for him. He's trying to go around the outside there as well, but we keep the lead from Max on this particular lap. Hopefully it continues that way, because I'm not sure. So let's see. So here we are. So we're just checking our teammate again. We seem to just gain a bit more from him. We need to focus on this happening 5 seconds away from us. Not a lot in that at all between me and the Red Bull, with the same powertrain as well. But I think the Red Bulls is slightly better than mine. But there you go. We are currently still leading. We've led the majority of laps today. I think you can't ask for more than that. But yeah, as you can see, we're doing pretty good here. Round these corners, looking good. Yeah. Now you start winning because Max is within DRS range, and that Red Bull can catch up fast. Trust me. This is a big race to go off. This is huge. Okay, I'm starting to panic a bit now, guys. Help. But here we are, 4 attempts now in it. Not much at all. That Red Bull is really catching up to us. There it is, the World Championship #1 there. I want that one day, but never mind that. Anyway, yeah, the World Champion, 1/10 away from us. Pulls out to the outside. Verstappen tries to dive down the inside and gets it done. Max. Very gnarly. Oh, we get the lead back. We're side by side. But Max in the Red Bull Oracle Racing, the championship winning car. Who's gonna get it? Max is in first. We do the switcheroo back into the lead of the race. Brilliant there. Word by me and Max working together, trying to win this race for our own stakes. And we'll see what happens on the straight this time, because this time it could be even more dramatic than last time. Let's find out. Okay, we're back. Lap 12 now. Verstappen again into the lead, heading up to the line. And now the Red Bull Oracle in the lead, but we take the place back. But when the DRS was about to charge up, we had second place at the time. So we get DRS on Verstappen, but the DRS didn't really do much, because Max in the Red Bull still gets ahead of us, clearly showing the pace difference there is absolutely huge. But there you go. Once again, we get Max into the corner. And it's the final lap of the race. Will it be the World Champions win, or the newcomers win in the Audi Sport RVPT? Red Bull Power versus Red Bull Power. I could not wait for this. This is going to be brilliant. So Audi Sport RVPT prevail today for their first ever win ever? Or will Red Bull RVPT get it instead and succeed in hoping that he can get Max his second World Championship? So there we go. In reality, in real life, guys, 2020 season is over. Max is the world champion, but at this point, Sainz will still be the championship leader. But I'm not sure where we'll get to. We'll find out at the end. But yeah, this is a brilliant race, and it's been amazing. But it looks like it's under the way it was at the moment, because I really don't think Verstappen's done his best today in racing. He's certainly catching up again. This is really like a lot of pressure. He got the rest of the line, so yeah, I'm really hoping we get this win here. Oh, Max hits the wall! That has cost him a good bit of time there. Helps us get a bit more ahead on the DHL section of the track. But Max, once again, with a bit of extra power, gets that better speed towards the end of the race. Here we go, into the corner. Max can't pass us, but he's so close to the line. Yards over the Red Bull. We win! Audi Sport RVPT Liam Gatwick first place in the race. Unbelievable stuff. We win the Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. And to be honest, Max deserves driver of the day. He pushed us hard there. Absolutely brilliant job. Absolutely brilliant. I'm really proud of that. And I hope we can get some more of those in the future, Audi. Look at that. Liam Gatwick, Audi Sport RVPT, the winner today in the race. I'm making our name I'm making ourselves known out there today. Saudi Arabia, your first ever time seeing Audi Sports driver win a race. There you go, number 15. That's done it. Okay, there you go, guys. And now we watch the podium celebrations, the best part. That's brilliant. So there you go, guys. Win. Let's do the gritty. Oh yeah. Yeah, look at those. We look awesome. That's the gritty for you guys. And there you go. First place trophy handed to us. Boom. Lift it up there. Show your team. Raise it high. And let's get the champagne. Yeah. In your face, Max. You could not beat your own powertrain, could you? You got, for once, he's not beating his own powertrain. Because we're using the same powertrain as Max's RVPT, so, yeah. And there you go, guys, absolutely brilliant stuff today, and all this bonus points I'm getting, watch how many tiers this goes up. We have managed to complete, okay, so, we completed tier 2, we completed tier 3, completed tier 4, completed tier 5, completed tier 6, and nearly completed tier 7, but not quite enough. So there you go, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I'll see you all next time. Peace out. And there you go, 3rd in the drivers, 4th in the instructors. There you go, guys, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all next time. Adios, amigos.
However, in this instance, I was more impressed by Max Verstappen's solid, clean driving throughout the event.
Let's move on to the constructors. Ferrari continue to extend the gap at the top of the table.